Hi, I'm Dr. Sara Collins, and I've been helping seniors maintain mobility and strength for over 4 decades. Today, I want to tell you something that might completely change the way you think about building muscle after 75. For years, we were told that eggs are the ultimate solution. Every textbook, every nutrition guide, every senior I treated was encouraged to eat more eggs if they wanted stronger legs, better balance, or to prevent muscle loss. It seemed simple enough, and most of us followed that advice without question. But what if I told you that everything we believed about eggs and aging muscles is being turned upside down by new research? That the protein you've been relying on might actually be holding you back? Recent clinical studies have revealed a group of cheeses that are changing the game. These aren't your everyday cheeses, but they're packed with protein in a form that aging muscles can absorb far more efficiently than eggs. In fact, these cheeses have been shown to outperform eggs by as much as 1,000 times in seniors over 75. I've treated tens of thousands of patients in my career, and the science here is crystal clear. The biggest challenge for maintaining muscle isn't your age. It isn't even your exercise routine. It's the protein you're choosing. Here's what happens with eggs after 70. Your digestive system slows down, your muscles respond less effectively, and inflammation rises more easily. Even if you eat plenty of protein, your body struggles to use it the way it once did. That's why eggs alone aren't enough. But the cheeses I'm going to share with you bypass almost all of these barriers. They deliver amino acids to your muscles faster, help activate repair pathways that eggs simply cannot, and support overall strength and balance in ways older adults need the most. Over the next few minutes, I'll guide you through 5 cheeses that have been clinically proven to support muscle health in older adults, ranked from least to most powerful. Some of these cheeses have bioactive compounds that are just now being understood by scientists, and the results are remarkable. We're talking about improvements in muscle endurance, strength, and even mobility. By the end of this video, you'll have actionable information you can use right away to start protecting your muscles and your independence. Before we jump into the list, let me ask you a quick question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how strong do your legs feel right now? Take a moment to leave your answer in the comments. I read every response, and I use your feedback to tailor future videos specifically for our senior community. This isn't just about theory or old recommendations. This is about giving you science-backed tools to maintain your strength and vitality as you age. Now let's get started with our first cheese, a true hidden gem for older adults who want to protect and rebuild their muscle. The first cheese I want to highlight is Swiss cheese. It might seem ordinary, just something you find in sandwiches, but for seniors over 75, it's a powerhouse for rebuilding the foundation of your muscles. Every single hole in Swiss cheese comes from a natural fermentation process that produces something called propionic acid. Studies from top universities show that this compound directly stimulates muscle stem cells, helping your body repair and maintain muscle tissue more effectively. And it's not just about protein content, although Swiss cheese delivers about 8 grams per ounce. What makes it so special is how your body absorbs that protein. Unlike eggs, which break down slowly and often struggle to be fully utilized in older adults, Swiss cheese's proteins are pre-digested during fermentation, making them easier and faster for your muscles to use. Swiss cheese is also loaded with natural vitamin K2, a nutrient that goes beyond bone health. Research from Europe shows that vitamin K2 helps protect mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your muscle cells. Mitochondria naturally decline with age, and when they fail, your muscles can't generate enough energy to grow or even maintain strength. Vitamin K2 acts like a shield, supporting these energy centers so your muscles can function at their best. But the way you eat Swiss cheese matters. For maximum benefits, let it reach room temperature before eating. Cold cheese right from the fridge can slow down enzyme activity and reduce absorption by up to 40%. Pair it with whole grain crackers or sourdough bread. The combination of protein and complex carbohydrates triggers insulin to transport amino acids directly to your muscles, like a delivery truck bringing building materials exactly where they're needed. The ideal timing is key as well. About 30 minutes after any light physical activity, walking around the house or stretching, your muscles are primed to absorb nutrients. 2 ounces of Swiss cheese a day gives you 16 grams of highly bioavailable protein, plus enough calcium to support muscle contractions that keep your legs strong and stable. Interestingly, pairing Swiss cheese with a few pickled vegetables can improve absorption even more because the acidity helps break down proteins. Storage matters too. Wrap your Swiss cheese in wax paper instead of plastic to maintain the beneficial bacteria that continue producing muscle-supporting compounds even after the cheese is made. There's even a special type of fat called sphingolipids in Swiss cheese, which helps repair the membranes around your muscle cells, essentially patching the walls of your muscle factories so they can work more efficiently. Studies from the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology show that adults who include Swiss cheese regularly in their diet have up to 30% better muscle endurance than those who get protein from other sources. And that's just the beginning. As we move further down the list, the muscle-building power intensifies. But it all starts with these foundational benefits. The key takeaway here is that Swiss cheese is more than a snack. It's a strategic tool for seniors looking to maintain strength, improve balance, and protect their independence. The way you prepare, pair, and time your Swiss cheese intake can make a real difference in how your muscles respond, especially after 75. Next on our list is ricotta cheese, and this one might surprise you because it's often overlooked as a muscle-building food. But ricotta is essentially concentrated whey protein in a creamy, easy-to-digest form, making it perfect for older adults whose digestive systems can struggle with denser proteins like meat. What makes ricotta so remarkable is its high concentration of leucine, an amino acid that acts like a foreman at a construction site, signaling your muscles to start rebuilding immediately. Just 1 cup of ricotta gives you about 14 grams of complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids in exactly the ratios your muscles need to repair and grow. It's like delivering a prepackaged toolkit straight to your muscle cells. Ricotta doesn't just help with muscle repair. Its proteins are fast absorbing, which is perfect for the first meal of the day after an overnight fast. After 8 hours without food, your muscles enter a breakdown state called catabolism. Consuming ricotta flips the switch back to anabolism, the muscle-building mode your body needs. Many orthopedic specialists now recommend a simple morning smoothie using 1 cup of ricotta, a handful of berries, and a tablespoon of ground flax seeds. It tastes like dessert, but it works like medicine, delivering not just protein but antioxidants that protect your muscles from damage caused by aging and daily wear and tear. Whole milk ricotta is preferable over low-fat versions because the natural fats improve absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and enhance the bioavailability of the protein itself. Fresh ricotta should be eaten within a week because that short shelf life actually indicates that the proteins are still active and potent for muscle building. This is why choosing brands that list whey as the first ingredient is important. Those versions have the highest concentrations of the compounds that make ricotta so effective for combating age-related muscle loss. Moving on, let's talk about Parmesan cheese, specifically authentic Parmigiano Reggiano aged for at least 24 months. Parmesan isn't just a seasoning, it's a powerful tool for activating what researchers now call muscle memory in older adults. During the aging process, its proteins break down into bioactive peptides that cross the blood-muscle barrier and awaken dormant muscle fibers that haven't been active in years. Imagine flipping on lights in rooms that have been dark for decades. The leucine content in aged Parmesan is among the highest in any natural food, exceeding the threshold required to trigger muscle protein synthesis in adults over 75, who typically need more leucine than younger adults to get the same response. The benefits extend beyond protein. Parmesan contains crystallized amino acid deposits, the crunchy bits you notice, that are essentially predigested proteins, allowing your body to absorb them efficiently even if stomach acid production has declined with age. Consistency is key. 1 to 2 ounces daily, divided between lunch and dinner, gradually builds a reserve of bioactive peptides in your muscles, creating a long-term safety net for muscle repair. Grating Parmesan fresh and adding it to warm foods like soups, vegetables, or salads amplifies its muscle-supporting properties without degrading the active compounds. Seniors who consume Parmesan regularly often maintain significantly more muscle mass, improve recovery after physical activity, and feel stronger overall. And while sodium is a concern for some, the muscle-building benefits of authentic aged Parmesan far outweigh moderate sodium intake for most older adults. Its umami compounds even help you feel full with less food, preventing muscle loss caused by inadequate protein consumption. Combining the proper timing, preparation, and portion sizes, Parmesan becomes a practical, delicious, and powerful ally in protecting muscle health after 75. Next, let's talk about cottage cheese and why it's become a favorite among orthopedic specialists for seniors. Cottage cheese is packed with casein protein, which works differently than the fast-absorbing whey found in ricotta. Think of casein as a slow-release system for your muscles. While whey acts quickly, casein delivers a steady stream of amino acids into your bloodstream for up to 7 hours. That's crucial because overnight is when your muscles do most of their repair work, and a slow, continuous supply of protein helps prevent muscle breakdown while stimulating growth. In other words, cottage cheese turns your sleep into a muscle-building session. Research from top medical centers shows that adults over 75 who eat cottage cheese before bed can increase overnight muscle protein synthesis by up to 300% compared to those who skip it. That's like turning 8 hours of sleep into 8 hours of targeted muscle repair. Cottage cheese also provides selenium and B vitamins, nutrients that support the enzymes responsible for repairing muscles. Its high water content contributes to hydration, which is often overlooked in older adults, but is critical for strong, functional muscles. Dehydrated muscles are weaker and recover more slowly, so the hydration factor alone makes cottage cheese a powerful ally. For even greater benefits, mix your cottage cheese with a tablespoon of chia seeds and a handful of walnuts about 30 minutes before bed. This combination adds omega-3 fatty acids that reduce muscle inflammation while the casein works its slow-release magic. Temperature matters too. Let your cottage cheese sit at room temperature for 15 minutes before eating to activate the enzymes that improve protein absorption, although eating it cold is fine if that encourages you to eat it consistently. Consistency is far more important than perfection. The ideal serving is 1 cup of full-fat cottage cheese, as the natural fats further slow protein release and provide calories older adults often struggle to get enough of, which are essential for muscle maintenance. Some orthopedic specialists now recommend a nightly cottage cheese protocol, treating it like a prescription for muscle preservation rather than just another snack. Finally, we reach the crown jewel of muscle-supporting cheeses, Greek feta. Traditional Greek feta, made from sheep's milk and aged in wooden barrels, contains a compound called conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, in concentrations that are virtually unmatched. This naturally occurring CLA has been shown to reverse age-related muscle loss in ways that previously seemed impossible. Researchers at the University of Athens studied Greek islanders who maintained exceptional muscle strength well into their 90s, and the secret consistently pointed to feta. The proteins in sheep's milk feta are smaller and more bioavailable than cow's milk proteins, allowing amino acids to penetrate muscle cells directly without the digestion struggles that older adults often face. Greek feta also contains unique bioactive peptides from the fermentation process that stimulate growth hormone production. In older adults, natural growth hormone levels typically drop by up to 80%, so these peptides essentially turn back the clock on your muscle-building machinery. A Japanese study even found that the bacteria used in traditional feta fermentation produce spermidine, which triggers autophagy in muscle cells, clearing out damaged proteins and making room for new, healthy muscle tissue. Imagine renovating your muscles the way you would clear out an old, cluttered room to make space for new growth. To maximize the benefits of Greek feta, timing and pairing are essential. The best way to enjoy it is during your most active part of the day, like lunch, when your muscles are ready to absorb nutrients. 2 ounces of authentic sheep's milk feta daily can increase muscle mass, strength, and balance without any resistance training. Pairing it with olive oil isn't just for flavor. The monounsaturated fats increase CLA absorption by up to 400%, while also providing anti-inflammatory compounds that help your muscles recover faster and grow stronger. Toss it over a salad with tomatoes, cucumbers, and fresh herbs for a simple, nutrient-packed meal that supports muscle health while keeping your blood sugar stable. Choosing authentic Greek feta made from sheep's milk is critical. Many supermarket versions use cow's milk, which contains proteins and CLA in lower concentrations, meaning your muscles won't get the same benefit. The traditional wooden barrel aging process allows beneficial bacteria to thrive and continue producing compounds that support muscle repair. These naturally occurring bacteria, along with the unique proteins and fats in sheep's milk, work together in ways that researchers are only beginning to understand, creating a perfect synergy for seniors looking to rebuild or maintain muscle after 75. Regular consumption of feta has been shown to improve not just muscle mass, but also functional strength, balance, and overall mobility. Many seniors report being able to perform everyday tasks more easily, like standing from a chair without using their arms or climbing stairs without holding the railing. The medium-chain fatty acids in sheep's milk also provide a quick source of energy while reducing inflammation, which helps muscles recover more efficiently. When you combine these properties with consistent intake of the other cheeses we discussed, Swiss, ricotta, Parmesan, and cottage cheese, you create a comprehensive, science-backed approach to maintaining your strength and independence as you age. Let me be clear, this isn't a miracle cure, and it doesn't replace exercise or a healthy lifestyle. But by choosing the right proteins and consuming them strategically, you give your muscles the tools they need to function, repair, and grow. For seniors over 75, the difference between the right protein and the wrong protein can be dramatic. Swiss cheese helps lay the foundation, ricotta jumpstarts repair, Parmesan awakens dormant fibers, cottage cheese builds muscle overnight, and Greek feta delivers the ultimate boost to reverse age-related loss. Together, they form a powerful system that supports both strength and endurance. So, if you're ready to take control of your muscle health, start by incorporating one or more of these cheeses into your daily routine. Remember to focus on timing, preparation, and quality. Let cheeses reach room temperature when needed, pair them with complementary foods, and always choose authentic, high-quality versions. Over time, these small adjustments can produce significant results, helping you stay strong, balanced, and independent well into your later years. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Dr. Sara Collins, and I hope today's guide gives you practical, actionable steps to rebuild and maintain your muscles after 75. Don't forget to leave a comment about how strong your legs feel today and share your experiences with these cheeses. Every response helps shape future videos for our senior community. Remember, age doesn't have to limit your strength. Choosing the right protein is the key to unlocking your body's full potential.